What is going on, guys? We're trying a rare, I don't know, super rare, like a rare midday stream. I've got a gallon of tea, so this could, we could easily. I'm prepared for us to be here for hours. I don't think we will be, but I'll tell you, it's too hot here to DoorDash. So I figured I'd come hang out with you guys for a little bit, and we'll do a little audio snipe. You probably just missed me opening up the tea. Iced tea is becoming a commodity here, apparently. It's sold out every day I go to the store. Oh, you had a little slurp. You had a little slurp action, I guess, for the rare midday stream. So Chantal clearly is not is not banned on Kick. Am I late or are you late? Well, it's not me, so it must be you. Don't mind me real quick. I'm just going to fire up the Orioles game so I can have that going on in the background because God forbid I not multitask. You could DoorDash at night. I will DoorDash at night, but I'm not DoorDashing in 100-degree heat. There's certain things that I won't do, and that is one of them. I think I've checked to see if I've muted my TV like 1,000 times. Wear the Gymshark shorts. It's no, you're not going to get an extra tip. It's really not so much me. It's like the car. It's the whole process doesn't go well when it's super hot. Oh, it's so nice to have an early live. I'm listening while I do laundry. Oh my God, what happened? I'm so surprised I'm on time. Let me put up a poll. Let me put up for those that are new. Let me put up a poll. Start a poll. Best time to stream. Good God, stream ? Midday, 11 p.m. Starting the poll. Chantal, you know what? I normally don't say anything about the appearance, but I will say today she looks pretty rough. I don't know exactly what it is. Probably a combination platter of all the things that are going on. Been catching up with various sources. I'm so happy I got a notification this time. Tell more dad jokes. We had a pretty good run of dad jokes last night, but I don't think we're gonna go heavy on the dad jokes today. All right, let me pull up the stream because last night I got yelled at by a lot of people. A lot of people yelled at me for not starting fast enough. Did you guys hear that phone disconnect or no? Is she still live? Imagine she didn't. She ended the live early. Home, right? Home. Spend the day with me. Whew. All right, here we go. Let me crank the volume here. Does she just have this window open all the time for the beepings? She said she had McDonald's at 1 a.m.
Oh my God. What's with all the news I gotta read now? Strawberries? What? Hold on, let me catch up here.
What is going on outside this apartment all day where there's just beeping and why don't eggs tell jokes? They crack. They Salty Taquito, were you going to be at the Chuckle Hut all week? I just want to know what's going on outside this apartment complex where every day there's random beeping and honking and all of this stuff going on. It's crazy. I guess it's because she's got the window open, right?
Hi, BJ Shakti. Hi. Oh, hello. Wait a minute here. Strawberries, Mike. Hey, Breezes. Dingleberries.
Garlic bread, I've been trying to fill the void of your absence and it's impossible. Come back to us. I'm here right now. What more do you want? I can't be here and in the future. I will also say her getting this cat was a necessity for her content, clearly, because without the cat, there's no content. It's something else. It's definitely something else. I hope I don't unmute this, making it full screen. Okay, I didn't. Gorlick, are you always going to do a reaction on your lives from now on, or will it be a mix? It'll probably be probably be a mix. I mean, it's really going to be more what I feel like I can do during the day. What's future Gorlick bread like? I don't. It's older and staler. It's a commercial area, hence the traffic. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a pretty populated area. There's a Walmart, a movie theater, but I don't know. I don't feel like there'd be a lot of beeping. Yeah, I can. What's that? What did they teach me on Reading Rainbow? Like, I can do anything. Take a look. It's in a book. Why are you guys trying to tell me I can't do anything? You should have the third option on the poll. The third option should be never. Well, I think if somebody doesn't want me to stream, they just wouldn't vote in the poll. No. Without the cats, there's not a bit of joy. Yeah, could you imagine if there was no cat? How she would be? Maybe that'll be the next poll.
Strawberries, I have too many things to catch up on here. Hold on. Dylan, thank you. Hey, Foodie fan. Pops Blue Ribbon just released Grillo's Pickle Club flavored beer. Can you add on bees for one day? No. Now look at my cat's ear. Grillo's beer does sound good.
Oh, I did see that. Somebody left. So what she's doing right now is she's reading all the comments people left on her Kick channel for the day she didn't stream. And one of those people acknowledged that, like, Grillo's has a beer-flavored pickle. And they legit asked her if she can just be haram for one day to try them. And she thinks that, you know, the haters, that the reactors are the ones that are against her. Meanwhile, it's her own chat that is actively telling her to give in to past vices. Really?
Hey, Rhea, Carla Joe. People go crazy with their rumors for one day. What the hell? Hey, Inu, Pamela. BG Trays. BG Trays. Aussie Girl, BG Eyeball. SD Lily. BG Trays. BG Trays.
I mean, how many times we heard about this cat in like 2 minutes? And here's the thing, like, she can sit here and say, oh, people go crazy with the rumors. I know last night I didn't get to that part of the stream, but she clearly was very agitated that people kept bringing up her ex. But I mean, at this point, her ex has not made content in months and months and months. So the only person keeping him relevant is Chantal. And Chantal comes online and says, you know, I hate to bring this up, and then proceeds to bring it up. You're the reason. And not only that, just real quick before we get into this stream, too far into the stream, or official Foodie Beauty says, I was getting busy with him. I did not stream. Here's the other side of this. So we know that it wasn't Dee Dee, right? Dee Dee has the neck tattoo with the stars. It's up on her community page. It's on my community page. You know, Dee Dee's response to "it's not me" is, here's photographic evidence that it couldn't be me. I don't understand why Chantal is going in Chat GPT, uploading pictures of her, Dee Dee, and her ex, and asking Chat GPT to do, you know, ear structure analysis to prove that it's not her. Why does she need a independent program to tell her that it's not her if she knows it's not her? I've never heard tell of anybody doing anything remotely like this. It's absolute insanity.
Poopy McGee, Yesenia. Happy belated birthday, Dylan. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You look like a beezer, and you smell like one too. Yes, I did strawberries. I don't care about him. Hey, Aussie girl. Cheesy onion. Hey, sneakerhead. You're wearing your beauty bike shirt. Get out of here. Thank you for supporting the merch, by the way. I gotta update my merch. Oh, and this is true. I love you. Hello, BG Shefty. Oh, BG Shefty. Wait.
Again, all of this is cat content. This is the epitome of coming online. I have nothing to do. I have nothing to say. Let me just get the cat in here.
BG Shefty. What the? We should make new crazy merch. I agree, man.
You know what, Judgy? I don't think it's that she thinks ChatGPT will tell her what she wants to hear. I think she does that subconsciously to see if there's any way that ChatGPT might say it could be you. Because she expects that everyone does the same things she does. So her concern is rooted in, what if ChatGPT says that it could be me? That means eventually one of the reactors might say that it could be me, and I have to prepare for that. The fact that Chat said that it couldn't be her was just like a byproduct of her doing it, and gave her kind of more ammunition to say that it really must not have been. Thanks for the gifted membership. Fell asleep with y'all in my ear. Is that a compliment? When people say they fall asleep to your content, is that a good thing? Like, a lot of times somebody will be like, hey, you watch this movie? And I'll be like, yeah, I put it on. I fell asleep. It's not really endearing to the movie being good.
I just woke up, literally. I do have a toothache, actually. Hold on one sec. I gotta set an alarm for something.
Just for those keeping track, last night we did a choosy for the marks on her cheek. Abscess was in the top 3, and today we're talking about a toothache.
What's today? Wednesday. Stupid Wednesday. Where's my freaking alarms? I gotta set an alarm for something. Meatloaf? What? Oh. Hey, Jabon, come on. Yeesh. Tomorrow's Thursday? Okay. Now, just wait a second. I gotta get up earlier than 1 p.m. Jeez.
Imagine just saying that out loud. Like, God, I've got to start getting up before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm missing a lot of the day getting up at 1 o'clock. What are you doing here in daylight? Shouldn't you be in... I mean, I think garlic is like against vampires. So there could never be... Imagine just laying down and you're breathing like you're running. Yeah, it's not just the it's not just how rapid the breathing is, because obviously we're listening to it faster than it actually is. It's that audible wheeze. There's like a distinct like gasp that occurs that is really weird. Yes, Rise says the wheezing is real.
If you want, Mike. The CPAP mark looks like train tracks. Hey, girl, 1047! I need a coffee, that's what. Hey, Genevieve, are we outside beezing? It's raining. How can I outside bee when there's rain like this?
This is what I was talking about the other day when I was trying to recap these things. There is so much just silence in these streams where she clearly has to sit there and wait for someone to say something. Rise, I think she lost the inhaler. And is she getting these prescriptions back? I don't think she can get these prescriptions back. I don't think they're just going to continue to refill these things over and over and over. So that probably plays like a big role in why she, quote unquote, lost it, or at minimum is probably trying to ration it to days it's really bad. And I would imagine days that she feels like she can, moderate it, she more than likely, we know, does that by laying down with the CPAP. So, imagine that world.
Oh. It's okay, Dylan. We don't have to be muty today, maybe. I don't have an umbrella. But to go buy an umbrella, I gotta go in the rain, so... Friday, Saturday, super nice. Oh, and Chalet was an accident. Were you really muted? I don't know. Anyways.
And by the way, for the betting content that everyone hates, if you are so obliged, we are really, really hoping that Diamondbacks pull this win off. Every time you bet against one of your favorite, if not your favorite team, it's a sketch moment. But if the Diamondbacks can pull this game off, tied 4-4, top of the 7th, we're going to have a really good day.
Let's crowdfund an umbrella. No, I can afford an umbrella. It's just every scooter needs an umbrella. It's like, going through the wet streets and that too. I don't know. I don't want the undercarriage to get wet. I feel like cheering myself up and going to buy something stupid at Chapters. Like a cute eraser or something. The scuba hydroplane. I need a coffee. Yeah.
You know what amazes me? I'm going to put up a poll real quick. Hold on. I'm going to put up a poll real quick. Let me just see what you guys said. So over 100 of you think the midday streams are better than the late night streams. Start a poll. What would have been the best purchase? We're going to go with juicer. We're going to go with air fryer. We're going to go with coffee maker. Like one of them fancy ones. I'm going to even put that in there. The fancy kind. What was the other thing she bought? Oh, the crock pot. The crock pot. Crock pot. All right, everybody vote. Because to be honest, we barely see appearances from the juicer, right? I feel like the juicer is the forgotten side character. So I really feel like had she got a coffee maker, she would have been in a lot better shape. Maybe not physical shape, but she does not have an air fryer. So thus the poll incorporates things she does and doesn't have, Deborah. This is a pretty straightforward thing, no? Are you telling me that she's not going to use an air fryer? Gym membership, she doesn't need one. The hotel has its own gym. I think the T-backs just scored a run. They did. She doesn't like making her own coffee. Well, Prison Becky, I fall asleep to your content. It's a compliment. Due to stuff I can't sleep without something I find comforting. I love your voice. I love your voice even though you're annoying. You know what, Becky? You had me at the first part, and then you insulted me at the end, and that's where you lost control of it. She's too fried to have an air fryer? Oh, my God. I don't get the poll. Try to read it again, Careless Ninja. I don't think they make rodent spray. I think she'd have to lay down traps, and that's going to be really difficult with BG-13. Gorlick is Foodie's media agent with the witty jokes. Only reason people watch Foodie. I mean, could be. Right, could be. Definitely could be. She's pathetic and relying on confiding in ChatGPT. I mean, she definitely goes above and beyond with it, for sure.
Yuck, strawberries. No. Canestin, must work. Okay, what should I eat today? Every day there's decisions to make.
I kid you not. We're less than 10 minutes into this stream. Literally dismisses polls. What are you talking about? I didn't dismiss it. We're 10 minutes into the stream. She's asking the chat what she wants. Mark my words. There is going to be a day where Chantal does start to have consequences for the way she eats, and she is going to immediately blame the Beezers for giving her all of these poor food choices and telling her what to eat.
Why something stupid? Hey, Space Bliss, Scrape was missing you the other day. Can I walk to the store? Probably not. I mean, like, technically yes, but Indian, no.
Can you walk to the store? No. Well, technically yes, but no. So at this point, it's pretty clear early in this stream, Chantal came online. Her focus was initially buying something to cheer herself up. She wanted to go buy something junk. And then she said, well, no, I'll just get something to eat. And I also really want a coffee. They tried to really get her to go outside. And she said, well, I can't go outside. Why would you expect that? It's raining. So I guess we're going to have a DoorDash day?
No. Should I cook something? DoorDash coffee and Amazon the eraser. Hi, Breeze. You're happy happy they're out of your house. Yeah. It kind of sucks when people come in your house and like look around. Hey, discombobulated. I gotta finish some housework with you guys, I guess. But I'm like thinking, like, do I want to cook something, or I really want chicken parm, but if I buy all the ingredients to make it, it's gonna be so much money. And then I have to make it. Like, I have to bread the chicken. Oh, no way.
Oh, look, Jane G just sent a $4.99 super chat. Jane, there's nothing there. You don't have to super chat again, but what were you trying to say? Prison Becky says, I love the content. I think it chills out my brainwave so I can sleep. Well, that's more complimentary than just being annoying, you know? Gorlick, I just want to point out, by running a poll on when you go live midday. Wait, what? Mr. Ranger Lab, didn't we have this discussion yesterday? Gorlick, I just want to point out, by running a poll on when to go live midday, it tilts the poll towards people available. So you're telling me that I stuffed the ballot box on my own poll. Well, you know what? We'll have to go live one night and run the same poll back. Sorry, I forgot what to write. This is a great time for me. Okay. We'll put you on the docket for midday polls, Jane. Or midday streams. I mean, midday polls and streams, the same thing.
I use a Swiffer wet for wood for my floors. It smells like someone's making maple bacon. I didn't DoorDash.
Does she not have the nose of a canine? I mean, last night she was like, I randomly smell a skunk. Today she's like, it smells like someone is making maple bacon. It's such a specific thing. And she just, that in the moment is what she smells.
DoorDash groceries now. It literally smells like maple bacon. Like, we have maple bacon here. And I used to make it. Follow your nose. I use spare spicy chicken breasts. Yeah, I know.
Oh, you guys want a real-time poll? Okay, hold tight. I mean, it's going to be hard to get, like, what she ends up ordering. Let's just do let's see. How does she get the food/coffee? We're going to put DoorDash. We're going to put goes out. We're going to put makes it at home. And then we're going to put doesn't get it. Which is like improbable. All right, there. That pulls up.
No, but then if you buy the groceries for it, it's going to be like triple the price, but they can have more, I guess. I don't know. No, not toast. Hi, Nina! Yeah, chicken pickles. Like, I can only smell it when the window's open, though. I should close the window on the world today. The frozen pre-breaded, yes. Hey, Genevieve! Scented erasers. Me too, Alibella. You got dogs. Sorry, Dylan. The random grocery store scoopies and hey, Glitter Queen! Antimatter. KFC chicken parm. I know, Squeaky. Yeah, it's gonna rain today. I gotta do more.
Oh, Squeaky's like, oh, it's gonna rain today? So that means you're gonna be stuck inside all day? Well, maybe I'll just randomly show up outside your apartment where you're afraid to go out of and just stare at the window on the 19th floor. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could make a rope out of my own hair fibers and then tie a small hook to the end and then try to throw it up to your window and have it latch onto the screen and then at night safely pull myself up right beside your window. Maybe I could do that if it's going to rain and you don't want to leave the apartment. I mean, that's an option, right? It's so weird. Like, honestly, the fact that she says so much about the hater community, when I've said it doesn't benefit us for anything to happen to her, and then she sits there and ignores the fact that she has people actively in her chat that are following her and making it more aware that they know what she's going to do. Did you do something to her face? No. She's really pink here. She's red. I mean, look, if you're looking at the image I have up, like look at how white her hand is compared to her face.
Do laundry. I've been wearing the same pants for 2 days. I feel really gross. Oh wait, Mike, what was the rumor? You didn't tell me. Peachy, stop! Peachy! She brought fish. Look at fish! Hey, fed up geezer. You thought it was funny? Everyone has their reasons. Sorry, I just woke up. I'll be more alert in a few minutes. I don't feel like going up to B's today. At least I don't have to go to laundromat. I know, right? Like, I'm so, like, I don't know. Said that Salah. Alex is shook. He said that Salah's dead and he was laughing about it. That's crazy. People are sick. If he was dead, I would be freaking out, so.
Is that true? Did Alex really say that Salah was gone? In a way, I mean, see, here's the thing. I don't know what was said. Does anybody know if this is true in the chat that Alex, thought that, Salah had been ended? She will now take this, right, whether it happened or not is indifferent. She will now take this and apply it to all of the reactors. I'm keep getting ads every 5 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, restart the stream. It's definitely not set for every 5 minutes. I think it's on medium.
You just say anything, yeah. I think he should change his name to Alex is a big fat loser. Sorry, big greasy loser. Yeah. They're disgusting, I know.
And literally, as soon as I said it, she went from talking about Alex to talking about they. So it instantly transcends what one person did or said. Whether they did or not is indifferent. It literally transcends what one person said to this is what everyone said. And no one said it. I don't even know that this happened. No, Salah like gone. Like living in that area, something like I'm just going to say like no matter what you think about the person, I don't want that to happen. I don't even know where that came from. I feel like if someone made that type of accusation, it would spread throughout the reactor community. Like we would hear that. There, I hearted you. I think she's talking about Alex's shook. I'm not sure. Squeaky says I'm here. Squeaky, actually, believe it or not, God, I hate to say this. Okay, Chantal, I'm going to give you this one. If you want to say that I'm mean. We know Squeaky right now is in Chantal's chat, right? Okay, so we're safe. I'll make this members only. Think about this. You ready? We know Squeaky has a car, right? Imagine Squeaky applied for DoorDash, okay? And then Chantal is on live stream talking about all the restaurants that she wants to get food from. Squeaky sets up shop outside of those restaurants and then waits to get Chantal's order to deliver it. That could actually happen. That is actually very, very viable. And I mean, she would know the order, so she could just look for Chantal's name. I don't even want to say she could be her personal dasher. Imagine how awkward that would be for Chantal. She'd have to give do you give a bigger tip in that situation? I don't know. What do you do? We got a tie game, unfortunately. But probably in the works. Yeah, probably in the works. All she's got to do is post up at the Starbucks, right? Ooh. I'm just saying. She's done worse already by going over to where Chantal was, right? She went over to the Farm Boy corporate office thinking it was the Farm Boy store.
But of course he's not dead.
Here's the thing, and Chantal just said it. Of course Salah's still with us. I don't think that she would personally pay anyone to do that because I don't think she trusts someone to do that. I think she fears that if she was paying this girl to run all her food errands, that when they have a falling out, which is inevitable with Chantal, that, you know, Squeaky would just out all of the, all the deliveries and the frequency and all that stuff.
Dead. I didn't get what was so funny about it. I don't either. I don't mind laundry is putting the rubbish outside. I hate. Yeah, I know. Ugh. She keeps bringing me her feet. But yeah, if he was deceased, I would be beside myself, so. He faked his death. The Twitter haters are really vile. I know. I mean, I don't go on Twitter, but I just, from you guys, hear what they say, and yeah, it's pretty bad. But you know what? None of that reflects on me. I don't care. Like, that's all on them. Like, if that's how they want to spend their life being vile like that, that's their karma, not mine. I don't want Alfredo. I want like a more, I don't know. I just woke up, so I'm trying to think. I could go for a nice coffee. Hey, Carefree.
But at the same time, Chantal has done all of this to people. She's wished all of this on people. So I'm live reacting. Like no, this is a thing. Like I've been doing it. So hate to break it to you. Were you not here during the time where we lost monetization and all I did was live react? I don't know that she goes on Twitter and watches this stuff. It amazes me that she sits there and basically says, "Hey, I don't want to be included in all of this," and then actively is included in all of this. Like they bring it to her. She says, "Hey, I don't want this part of my day. Keep this negativity out of the chat." She's constantly said, "Hey, I'm going to block people that bring this to me," and they all sit there and bring it to her. They all sit there and say these things, and I still don't know if Alex said this or not. I don't know a lot about Alex. I highly doubt that he made this claim about Scylla.
I'm happy he's still with us. Yeah, me too. Of course. Because I love him to death. I love him and Julia. He sent me the cutest selfie of him and Julia. I don't know if I'm allowed to share it, so I won't, but it was so cute. They were both looking at the camera like this. Chantal for mayor, yeah. Alex has a dildo with ears. I mean, whatever. He's not very nice, that's for sure. He's not very nice. We don't have Dunkin' antimatter, no. Hey, YouTube lover. Cool latte. I don't really like Dunkin' Donuts. Coffee. No, he's not nice at all. Right. Did you watch Euphoria yet? Yes, I did. Yeah, and I saw that part you met with the dog. Ew. I had an accident. Did you see Sydney Sweeney at the dinner table? She looked creepy.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Did you see Sydney Sweeney at the dinner table? She looked creepy.
Oh God. I you know what? I'm being honest. I hate Kick.
She looked creepy.
I gotta screen cap this.
She looked creepy. The hell?
Can I change the thumbnail live? Will it let me change the thumbnail live? We're about to find out. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do an experiment right here. 1 second. 1 second. Can you guys hold on just a minute? Can you give me just a minute? Just 1 minute? You know how people think that I sit here and I this is all I do all day? Hold on. I'm going to try to change this thumbnail in real time. Let me get the image I just took from her stream where she's trying to imitate Sydney Sweeney and looks absolutely certified insane. Give me a second here. We're going to download this. We're going to open up Pixlr. We're going to go over to my thumbnails. We're going to open this file. We're going to take a day and a half to load, apparently. We're going to go to image. We're going to go down to, actually, we're going to downloads instead of screenshots. We're going to open this up. We're going to expand. All right. We're going to try to center, I guess. Right? Center works. We're going to make live snipe into 2 words. Okay, we're going to right justify or left justify. Perfect. All right, we're going to make this like way bigger than it was before. All right. You guys are getting like behind the scenes. Like totally behind the scenes. Is this how the sausage is made? Is that what they would say? This is how the sausage is made? Aren't you supposed to not know how don't want to know? Isn't that what they say? You don't want to know how the sausage is made? All right, let me just adjust this a little bit. All right, we're almost done. Everybody hang tight. Everybody hang tight. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. I know I'm asking a lot of you. All right, we're going to scroll this up. We're going to HDR it. We're going to brighten it. We're going to say okay. We're going to get our eraser brush. We're going to apply. We're actually going to undo that because that made it almost like difficult to see. Remove. Scroll down, lower our softness, increase our brush size. Okay, and then we're just gonna effortlessly do this. And we're gonna have a beautiful thumbnail. All right. You guys put what color you want the text to be, and as soon as I come back to the stream, whatever color I see first will be the color that I make it. And you'll be able to lovingly look at this thumbnail forever and say, oh my God, I picked that color that day. All right, in 3, 2, 1, what color do I see? Scroll down to the bottom. Hanging a picture, sausage, nobody put a color. No, it's going to be, now it's just literally going to be the first color. Still a tie ball game here. Who is Gorlick talking to? I was talking to myself. Don't you talk your blue. Trixie got it. All right. All right, Trixie, we're going to do a nice Carolina blue. Feel like, what was that guy that painted with the afro, Bob Vila? We're just going to put a happy tree in here. Okay. All right, and let me go back over to the YouTube studio. I don't know how I do that from here, so let me actually just go back to YouTube. All right, and we're going to go to YouTube Studio. We're going to go to, oh no, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I did. All right, content. All right, live. We're going to go to edit. We're going to go to thumbnail. We're going to go to change. We're going to go to screenshots. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. We're going to do live snipe. We're going to hit save. Everybody go see if it updated. I just did it live. Dang, I'm late, Cherry. You just missed the whole thing. You just missed the whole thing. We just made a whole Bob Vila painting. We just made a whole Bob Vila painting, and you missed it. If you were here, you could have followed along. Did anybody try to follow along with Bob and just couldn't get it? Just like couldn't get past how he made the sky. Was everybody else so amazed at the end? At the end, when he would like peel the tape off, and it would be like an oval, and you'd be like, man, why did he work so much on those corners and put all the detail in there? If you were just gonna peel it off and throw it away. What's an original Bob Ross go for? What do you think those things cost, by the way? Let me look. What if I wanted to buy like an original Bob Ross painting? I bet he painted a whole bunch, right? Original Bob Ross painting. I feel like I'd want one, right? I feel like that would be something I want. Oh God, okay. Rare and highly valued with prices from tens of thousands to over 9 million. Okay, so you know what? So much for the Bob Roth. Not worth the wait. Mods, can we just time Kelly out for about 25 minutes since she wants to come in here and run her mouth? Mods, real quick, just Kelly M99, please.
And depose her on the front lawn and tell her to go marry someone else. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I'm allowed to do mukbangs. Yeah, Hungry Fat Chick does them, so. But you're just not allowed to talk about certain things like EDs, you know?
Oh my God. Literally sits here. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. Yeah, I'm totally allowed to do that. Chantal, why even risk it? I love how she puts herself in line with other reactors or other channels, and since they can do it, it's okay for her to do it. Then why aren't you doing it? He gave them to PBS to raise money. Oh, God. Then at $9 million, why are they asking me for donations? Shouldn't they be set for life, this PBS over here? $9 million for a painting, and they're telling me that they can't fund programming. I'm going to have to look into this when we get off. I might have to do a documentary. 3 copies each episode. Didn't his son try to do it too? Didn't his son try paint? Is this a Gallagher situation? Remember we were talking about Gallagher having like his brother? I don't know. I'm not versed in Bob Ross lore.
No. I think how you frame the mukbang is important too. Like if you're just eating a meal, right? Because eating is a human function, whether you're fat or not. But yeah, if you're saying things like "watch me binge all this food," of course, so it's really important how you frame the mukbang. 1 champagne toast bath.
I mean, is it really though? Do the optics not matter? Does it really matter how you frame it? I don't think so. Why is she even Why is she even using that B word? Why?
Bodyworks candle is the only wedding decor you need. Yes, remember our little wedding pictures? Aw, I miss that. We had to get married in haste. We'll have a real wedding someday, inshallah.
Wait, excuse me? Wait, what? Wait, what? We had to get married in haste? One day we'll have a real wedding? Excuse me? They had to get married in a hurry? They had to get married in a rush? Have we ever heard of this before? Has she ever said? I thought they didn't want a big marriage. Now they went to Vegas. They went through the drive-through. They got married in haste. So did Salah even know what was going on if this was in such a haste? I mean, I know that they did the reception at the Burger King. We all saw that. The reception was in the car with the long chicken sandwich. We remember that. But what a weird way to put it. We got married in haste, and we'll have a real wedding at some point in the future, God willing. Isn't that a giant oxymoron? Like you got married in front of God, right? By her own acknowledgement. She was married in front of God, but did so in such a rush, she wasn't able to respect the process or understand what was happening. And she hopes that God will allow them to have an actual wedding in the future that would live up to what their expectations were. Yeah, they had to because she was. Yeah, I hear you. That's a new one. That's a new one for me. I don't think I've ever heard her define her marriage as something done in haste.
We'll invite all of you. Nope, I didn't get up for Fajr today.
I'm going to invite all of you. I'm going to invite all of you. Do we not remember just, 2 or 3 months ago when Salah was talking about going to Malaysia and inviting some of the Beezers that she got so mad she broke up with him? That's what kind of led to people thinking he was talking to that one mod and the naughty and the devil emoji face. But now she wants to invite them all to the wedding. Before there was a massive meltdown over the Beezers taking a vacation with them, but now she wants them at the wedding. Why aren't you playing the video? Did you try refreshing the stream? Is the thumbnail right?
I didn't eat you in Malaysia. No. Mukbang literally just means social eating. That's all it means. Typically, traditionally, people eat a lot of food, so I guess it wouldn't really be a mukbang. It would just eat dinner with me. You could marry next to the Pampers in aisle 5 of the pharmacy. Yeah. Some of the rumors are so weird. We got married.
I can't imagine. Like, she really thinks this. She really thinks this. I mean, just think about this in other context, right? Well, I had to drive to the store. I had to drive there. People drive faster than the speed limit all the time. Therefore, if I just record myself driving really fast, you can't do anything about it. I don't even know why she embarks down these audio journeys with herself. She should literally say to herself, I am so fortunate to have gotten my channels back. Therefore, I am going to do everything I can to never put them in jeopardy. And last night, she's deleting community posts. She's posted people's emails. She's asked to be canceled. She's on here talking about all of these things. Like, what, literally, what are we doing? If you told me that she was actually trying to sabotage her ability to generate income to force herself back to Syria with Salah, I might be tempted to believe that, given all of these awful choices. I might be tempted to. Hey, garlic bread, it's not midnight. I'm in shock. I get my garlic fix early today. Yeah, I told you, it's too hot to DoorDash, like 100 degrees here. You're welcome. I think that's what you were saying thank you in a lot of words. So you're welcome.
Got married in the pharmacy, yeah. Let's call Rexall and ask if they do that. I had a courthouse marriage in San Diego.
Let's call Rexall, which is the pharmacy in Canada, and see if they do weddings. Okay, that was what she said. That is nowhere near the origin of why people said they got married in a pharmacy. People said that they got married in a pharmacy because that's where Salah's sister worked. That's why they said that. And there was a lot of thought that Salah's sister was the one helping Chantal get all her medicine. It's almost like she either conveniently forgets or doesn't want to know why these things happened. Like, no one just randomly said, oh, you got married in a pharmacy. Like, all of that was cause and effect. We know Chantal needed all the medication. We know Salah's sister worked in a pharmacy. And I believe she was also in some way capable of marrying them.
When my husband was freshly out of boot camp. There you go. Yeah, we had to get married fast or no anything.
Oh, wait, what? Wait. I'm sorry. Let me just go back. We had to get married fast or what?
There you go. Yeah, we had to get married fast or no anything.
We had to get married fast, or no anything. No, this is one of those situations where, I don't know. When you say anything, what are you defining? No, anything? I mean, she doesn't expand on this stuff. No anything.
No living together. Hey, Larry.
No living together. Okay. But you were still self-admittedly making those visa runs, though. So that doesn't make any sense. And then, moreover, if you got married in haste, did you sign the divorce papers in haste? I mean, none of that makes sense. Oh, you think no anything meant, those romantic nights in the pool? Okay.
No, not just that, but from a legal standpoint, you have to live together. You have to be married to live together in Kuwait. So I don't think that's the case. I think that's like that in Syria too. I'm not sure, but you have to be, at least culturally in Syria, you're not supposed to live together unless you're married.
So which is it? Can you do it or can you not do it? Which one? You tell me. We haven't lived there. And just in all honesty, the list of problems that Syria deals with, like not having consistent running water, not having dependable electricity, not having, proper grids for power. Where on the list are they putting a Canadian YouTuber living with a Syrian man? Like on the list of problems, where have they decided this falls? Is this right under we don't have a stable government? Is this above we don't have running water? Is it right in the same line of we have, food insecurities in our country? Where are they putting this? Who is checking on this, by the way? Is there a marriage inspector that just goes around door to door? What are we saying here? Are they saying, hey, that house has solar power. Let me go knock on the door and see if there's people in here that aren't married living together? Okay. Makes sense. Makes total sense. I understand where that thought process comes from.
Let's go get our nails done. The closest nail place is at the mall here, and the reviews are really bad.
Really, Chantal? Are the reviews as bad as the place you're living right now because you told people to do their worst? Happy birthday, Donna. Donna came in here with her birthday. Showing. So you don't come home and you sneaky go live instead. But see, this wasn't really that sneaky. And I told you, I told you I would be home later. And I told you I was going to bring Chuck Cheese with me. Did you change your username again? Miss Gold, can I nut down your throat? I'm really excited about the gift card or the gift card, the trading card that Yab is going to make with all of your nicknames. Who misspelled Donna's name on her birthday? Like, how do you do that? I mean, what's worse than spelling somebody's name wrong on their birthday, huh?
Did you see SGM Dragon Rosie? What did he say? Hey, Luke Demon. I just went job shopping. Don't go to a dirty salon. Save your money, yeah. First, I want to order a specialty coffee. I'm just joking. I just did all my dishes. I don't feel like cooking. Okay.
There's so much truth in that. I want to save my money for food. I'm not going to go get my nails done for food. Meanwhile, Squeaky's like, hey, you can DoorDash getting your nails done. I'll come do it.
So today I have to do laundry badly. Why are you hiding behind the? I was bad late last night at like 1 a.m. I had McDonald's, and then I wonder why I don't wake up for Fajr. Deli? No, you know what? I don't like those deli potatoes since I started Ozempic. They're too creamy or something. Nope, I still haven't washed those pants. Just order a coffee in. So yeah, this is the plan today. Laundry. Actually, I have to sweep, vacuum, mop the floors. Eat, cook, maybe.
Imagine you wake up at 1 o'clock and you're like, all right, I just woke up late. What do I have to do today? All right, I'm going to sweep the floor. All right, I'm going to wash my pants. I'm going to order something. Okay, that's it. That's pretty much it. I think we're good after that. And she says nobody else has a life. Yeah, she's not going to get the sweeping and washing done, but on the top of the list is this whole order the snacks.
Gym tan laundry. I need to organize my room, finish my room. I need to organize my closet.
Oh my God, Donna with the 10 pounds. Thanks for the birthday shout out. You were all lovely. Well, Donna, you're actually lovely. Donna, it's your birthday. You didn't have to give me anything for your birthday, but thank you.
I don't have the car. Let's start with laundry. Okay, but first I need to figure out, am I cooking or ordering?
Somebody was like, why don't you just Why don't you just start by doing the laundry? And she's like, look, I can't do anything till I figure out if I'm going to order food or make it. Goodness gracious. This has been 20 minutes of her online asking the chat what she needs to do and how she needs to accomplish it.
Am I going to cook later? Yeah, I want the whole house to be done today. But what can I cook? What can I cook? That's what I need to figure out. Do I feel mashed potato-y? Do I feel pasta-y?
You just said you didn't want mashed potatoes because you're on the Big O and they taste too creamy. And now you're saying, do I feel potato-y? Do I feel pasta-y? Do I feel chicken-y? Do I feel pizza-y? She wonders why people tell her, like, hey, go do something.
If you cook after you're clean, it's going to be messy again. Is your apartment checking on you? No. But if they do, that's okay, because my place is going to be very clean. It's clean now. I just have to do some finishing touches. Spaghetti? Caesar salad with boiled eggs and beans? You want to be blocked? I'm kidding.
Now, somebody says to her, a healthy option. Someone says to her, Caesar salad with boiled eggs and beans. And in the moment, her response is to snidely, push up her lip and then say, do you want to be blocked? And then immediately say, just kidding. Because this is what she wants. She wants the people that are saying spaghetti with cheese bread, carbs. They did ask if her apartment checked on her, and she said no.
Cook, take pictures of your fridge.
Okay, so this person says cook. Take a picture of your fridge and pantry and ask chat to make a meal plan or recipe from what you already have. She literally looked at it again. She snidely went, and then is just staring off into the abyss while Judgy gives 5 memberships. Missy May 5280, Stitches and Stones by Ivy, Scale 7593, Sarge 184, and Sabial. Oh, you guys thank Judgy Shambler for your memberships right now. Don't waste another second. And guys, if you weren't in the stream last night, hold on, let me get my list. Hold on, let me get my list. I still got my list from last night. Hold on. It's right here. Let me unfurl it. So carry the 0 over. 3. Guys, we're at 3.02 million members right now. 3.02 million members. Biggest bulb, Guinness, I believe, is going to come here next week and measure all of you guys to make sure this is the biggest bulb on Earth.
Thank you, Carefree. Hey, Loof Damon.
So she doesn't acknowledge this person that literally gives her a good idea. She doesn't acknowledge this person that literally gives her a good idea and says, hey, why don't you use ChatGPT for something positive? And instead, she thanks Carefree because what does Carefree say? If I lived by you, I would be your Cinderella. I would cook and clean for you. And I'm telling you right now, squeaky, punching actual air. Gorlick Bread, how is your knee? Is it sore? Now, my knee's good. What's the score? Hold on. Right there, we got a home run. Who hit it? Del Castillo? It's Jackie Robinson Day, everybody. Everybody remember the great late Jackie Robinson. Only player in every single Major League ballpark with his number hanging. And today, every player wears number 42 to honor Jackie. It's an incredible day. Jackie would be proud. And my bet is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Could have had a better catch by the fan on this one, I'm going to be honest with you. But it's 7-5, top of the 10th. 1 out. Wells to Fernandez. Oh, I just got a PayPal. Thank you so much, Tina. We're definitely going to do more polls today. Let me see. What are the polls? I don't want to change the poll now, Dina, because I don't know what's going to happen. We're doing this in real time. We have no idea what can happen. But thank you for the generous PayPal. I really appreciate that. Right now, DoorDash is in the lead with 90%. Goes Out is in second place at 7%. Doesn't get anything, 2%, and then Make It at Home 1%.
I don't know, Dylan. Who cares? Whatever. You're not supposed to have a messy house if you rent somewhere? Hey, Bobby Joe. Hey, coffee. Dr. Blackburn. Smiler. I think you have to keep your place kind of clean. Hey, Red Barbie. Mess is fine.
Now, she does not acknowledge this in the chat. She does not acknowledge this. But someone says, why are people posting reviews? That's annoying. She totally just glossed it over. Interesting.
Is fine dirty is the issue? Yeah, I actually saw because someone last night said they posted that. I mean, they can delete them, but they don't, so I don't know. I just want it to be canceled. I was in the mood to be canceled.
Okay, so there is also her admitting. There is also her admitting that her "I want to be canceled" post from last night was directly. Is that a fair ball? That's a fair ball. We got a double. We got 1 on. We got 2 outs. 7-5 D-backs. That is her acknowledging the cancel me was directly correlated to the reviews in her apartment. Let me just see if they've... And then she says that they couldn't delete them. She says the apartment... So how would she know that? I feel like that's something she might have asked. How would she know they can delete those reviews? And then basically, goes on to kind of say, well, they could, but they're not. Or they won't. Let me see if there's any more reviews. Give me un momento. Un momento, Senior Pan. Because I do have a feeling now that... See, God, man, this is one of those things. Seriously, this is one of those things where by her coming online and saying this, all she does is give them more reason to do it. All she does is give them more reason to do it. Because they say, you know what? It's really bothering her. You know what? She wanted to be canceled for it. You know what? She talked to them about it. Why give them even more energy? We got a base hit. Can we score from second? Yes, we can. We're walking in from home. 3-5. Runner on first, no outs. I think this is Alexander Wells that's throwing this game apart. I can't tell. All right, let me look up these reviews real quick. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Reviews. Is this where we were? Yeah, newest. 13 hours ago? Is this one new? No. No, this is not new, but this one has not been responded to. Okay, so nothing has changed, but it will. Mitch, hey, Gorlick, I've been meaning to ask you for a while. Why do you go by Gorlick bread? Any story behind it? I mean, I wouldn't say there's really a story behind it. More than just like in this community, it seems like everyone has like kind of a cute little avatar or a girl world inspired name. And I just thought to myself, like, hey, I love bread. I mean, who doesn't love bread? Who doesn't like garlic bread? and then you just kind of blend them together. I think if you want to come into the community, you kind of need something that does embody like girl world. I don't know. Is vibes the proper term? I feel like a hipster. It needs girl world vibes. I just feel like you need something that embodies the community you're in. So that was why. Could have went with Cover Girl. Could have went with a bunch of different. Some of you have really good ones too. Some of you have really good girl world names, but I definitely think you need something girl world related. So I was trying to blend girl world with food, so it all just came. You guys hear this? This guy's out here trying to have the loudest car on earth.
Feels good. No, they know we don't have rodents. I don't know, they never contacted me, so maybe they watch me and they see that it's not usually bad. I mean, they can come check.
Maybe they watch me. She is now insinuating that the apartment complex watches her channel. Really? Where does some of this come from? You're welcome, Mitch. Thank you for the super chat.
Check, there's no rodents. Hey, Pocket. I hate people going in real life. Yeah, they're big fat losers for doing that, for sure. That's fine. If they want to come check my apartment, I have no problem. If they want to do an inspection, whatever. I don't care. Same thing with SPCA. It's no problem to me. Do it.
I still do not understand why she encourages this behavior. Oh, same thing with SPCA. Do it. Chantal, this has gotten you in trouble so many times. You literally sit there and say, hey, I hate people going IRL. I don't know why they do that. They're losers. We talked about this like a couple streams ago. Everyone has their line that they won't cross, okay? Everyone has a line that they won't go over, and everyone's line is different. And she is already talking to people whose line is way beyond everyone else's. And she continues to encourage them to keep doing it. And then when it finally does hit the breaking point, she's going to sit there and play the victim. She's going to want people to feel sorry for her. She's going to pretend that she was innocent in all of this. She's going to pretend that it was just those stupid haters. No, Chantal, you are actively telling people to do this. And you know you are. Because you did the same thing when you were in Kuwait, when your family was dealing with this. And you did it then because you knew that you were safe and you didn't care that they weren't. You thought, oh, what's going to happen to me in Kuwait? Nothing. Oh, they're going to sell stuff off my mom's porch? So what? I'm not there. Oh, they're going to try to tow my mom's car? So what? I'm not there. Eight, 5, runner on third, 1 out. Bet's looking really good. Did she break it on the live? Guys, I'm trying to get caught up for the love of Pete. For the love of Pete and Pete on Nick at Night, I'm trying to get caught up.
You're wasting everyone's time, but do it.
You are wasting everyone's time. Holy fudge, Chantal. They're not wasting people's time. They're not wasting people's time. They have this kind of time, is what you don't realize. They have this kind of time. We have seen every aspect of that apartment building. You have lounged in their, like lobby area. You have went into their gym. You have done all of this. You've done all of this. And you keep going. Girl Scout. Girl Scout is a great username, by the way. Girl Scout. Except your nasty Thin Mint cookies, Girl Scout.
I don't want to quit social media. I just want to be canceled. Hey, Minna. Do you know how freeing it is to be canceled? Because once you're canceled, people can just complain and accuse you of anything they want, and it don't matter. Whatever, go for it. Hey, Nicole. Yeah. They have to give 24 hours, but that's it. That's my current state, yeah.
Didn't they do that at the mall, too? Didn't they do that at the mall, too? No, Chantal. You willingly broke rules at the mall. Period. Give the Thin Mints a rest. I can't, Sandy. They're bad. You know that. She wants to be evicted, so she has an excuse to run back to Salah. At this point, would he do it? I don't know. Guy's over here running 3 businesses. You think he's got time to deal with her?
If you were to be canceled, I am canceled for fake stuff. For every little detail. I don't know. Be canceled for being too delicious. Okay, Jackie. Hello. Hey, lurk in here. I'm just trying to think of what to do. They were just in there for the fire alarms. Yeah, there was no... When they came in, it wasn't messy, so... Canceled to lolcow live pipeline. Thank you, Dylan. Sorry, I'm just still waking up. Alright. It's like +8 here. It's not that warm. But, you know. No, girl, right? I clean my kitchen. My dishes are spotless. They also said I had a medical...
Bet cashed. Diamondbacks won. Go us. Garlic bread, hey, don't hate on the Thin Mints or the peanut butter chocolate cookies. No, everyone hates on the Thin Mints. I will tell you that Chad right now is telling her, like, to kind of let this go. And she just won't. They're actually actively encouraging it. Gorlick, I can no longer support you. Why do you hate Thin Mints? Mitch, were you not here for that? Were you not here for the whole... We had a whole choosy with Girl Scout cookies. And many of us in our right minds acknowledged how disgusting the Thin Mints are. That if we wanted Thin Mints, we would just brush our teeth.
Medical emergency. Yeah. They said you had a brain aneurysm. How the hell would they know that? Like, if somebody... Like, people are not bright. Like, if they saw me at the hospital and I had a brain aneurysm, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be, like, alert. I would be, like, in ICU, not just, like, random emergency.
I mean, I love how she's like, well, they just make stuff up. If something like that happened, I wouldn't be alert. Says the woman laying down for a half an hour trying to decide how she's going to acquire food.
Yeah, I saw that strawberry just...
Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on.
Nice feet, to be fair. I want to get my toenails done like that. She's feet goals. How would they know if you had a... That's what I'm saying. People just run with whatever. They have script writing meetings. That's okay, Zeta. Thank you.
They have script writing meetings. They have script writing meetings. Chantal conveniently forgets that we once saw, courtesy of her ex, messages that outlined stories that they wanted to actively do to inflict and create drama in the community. And now she's telling us that we are the ones that are writing these scripts. So you think that all of us just get together, Chantal, and we just write out, today someone's going to see you to the hospital, tomorrow someone's going to see you scooting down the road. It's like we don't have to work that hard. We don't have to work that hard. Did we script you getting kicked out of the mall? We don't have to work that way. You just give all of it to us. We just have to sit here and wait. And sometimes, it's pretty boring. Sometimes we have to sit here and wait through you laying on the sofa for an hour. Other times we don't. Enjoy.
Madonna, don't pull out a ukulele and sing toxic gossip. What if your doctor was a beezer? My hubby came inside and asked about lunch. Sounds like Teardrop's husband. Where's Belle and Scrape? Crazy was also spewing nonsense about you being on crack. Oh, yeah. Hey, Passion Dan. Projection that is fine. We could start cooler rumors. Honestly, I may as well just start shit because people believe it anyways.
Why would they be talking about her in substances? Why? It's not just because people randomly started talking about it. It's because she was going out to Gatineau, where she was getting that before, and then she was just haphazardly getting offline. She makes it seem like people are just fabricating these wild stories with nothing behind them. Like they're just saying, oh, Chantal has a pet giraffe that lives in the spare room. No. Everything that the community has talked about has originated in things you've brought online and said yourself.
I'm muted. What's the point? I don't know, Zoe. A few. No, I don't think that's a good one, Minna. Not that one. Hi, Deirdre! How's it going? Babysitting today, eh? Started the American Civil War. I'm debating getting coffee and egg bites or if I should just jump right into lunch.
So after a half an hour, what we've learned is she doesn't know whether, waking up at 1 o'clock really threw a wrench into things. And she doesn't know if she can start off the day with just lunch now. I mean, is this really what we're doing? One of the Beezers literally says in the chat, let's say Chantal has a swordfish tattoo on her butt. Why would they say that? So wait, let me get this straight. Let me make sure we're all on the same page. If one of us brings up her ex, we support him, we're vile, we're disgusting, we want to see her go back to this horrible person. Her Beezers bring him up. Oh, that was just a lighthearted joke. We don't understand. They were just trying to be funny. So where is the time? Where is the shift? Where do you joke about this stuff, which you really shouldn't joke about, right? This is serious stuff, what she's claimed. Where do we go from one people can group about this or joke about this, the other group can't even say anything?
Not coffee and lunch. Gross. Okay, let me see here.
I think she just opened DoorDash.
Takes me like an hour or 2 hours to wake up fully. So, just to let you know.
If it takes you 2 hours to wake up, if you literally say it takes me 2 hours to wake up, you should probably have that looked at.
KFC.
So she's clearly going through DoorDash. She's looked at KFC. I can only imagine that she is going to start to have like this whole, oh my God, this is on sale. Oh my God, it's buy one, get one. Where can I get the best deal? And Squeaky knows right now to get in the Chrysler 200 and hightail it over to the KFC if she wants to get this non-high paying order.
Subway. Taco Hell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to start a health journey, Bees, very soon. Don't you worry about that.
We're going to start a health journey soon. The same person that talked about the swordfish tattoo tells her, as a Muslim woman, you should get a tattoo on your upper back so when they fake those videos of you, you'll have proof it's not you. So, Chantal, go get a secret tattoo, and then the next time a video comes out of someone claiming to be you, even though you're Muslim, pull the back of your shirt up and show them that you actually got a tattoo that says, it's not me, to prove that it's not you in the tape. Boy, what a grand idea that is.
Very soon. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time. I think I'll get Taco Hell. Thanks, Teardrop. Me too. I started a new program yesterday. I don't remember this. Taco Bell. What's good?
I swear to God. If she says what's good at Taco Bell, I'm just gonna play it. Hold on.
Taco Bell. What's good there? I just like the...
Taco Bell. What's good there? Taco Bell, what's good there? I mean, it is like a fish. It is like a fish swimming up and asking another fish, where's all the water? I mean, she literally is asking her chat for Taco Bell recommendations. Like she doesn't have your favorites already saved. Oh, no, uranium. If is that what your name says? Your Banorium. There is no way. I'll tell you right now. There is no way. Or like, how much do you think? How much estimate she spends a week on takeout? I mean, from what we've seen, just being conservative, $45 a day. There is no way, just on general principle, that Chantal gets Baja Blast because she knows it's FFG's favorite drink. There is no way. Even if she likes it, she'll just get like a regular cola. There's no way.
The tacos.
By the way, here's the Beezers in real time. When are you going to take your meds? Try the grilled cheese burrito. Try the Mexican pizza. It's all garbage. So the person that said it's all garbage and the person that said, when are you taking your meds, probably genuinely are trying to help her. Let's see in real time if she acknowledges them. Or if she goes to the person bringing up reaction channels, the person bringing up chalupas, the person bringing up Mexican pizzas, or taco salad or ice cream. By the way, real quick, Choco Tacos, why do we have Thin Mints in this world, okay? In the world right now as we know it. Why do we have Thin Mints but not Choco Tacos? Did anybody ever stop to think that maybe, just maybe, the world would be a little bit better place if we could get rid of the Thin Mints and bring back the Choco Tacos? Yes? I think so.
She begged him for money? What? That's genius. Can I have some money, please? Thank you.
I don't ever want to hear Chantal talk about anyone begging for money. Chantal has lost the ability to discuss people begging for money. This person took $10,000 from her chat to move back to Canada after breaking down and saying, if anything happens to me, it was him, it was them. We don't talk about money anymore, Chantal. We don't get to do it. Choco Tacos could help everybody. Like, if you only take one thing from this stream, I want you to sit down today and have like a real fond recollection of Choco Tacos. I mean, right now, I can't think of anything on a 90-degree day that would be more refreshing than a Choco Taco. And I sadly, I cannot have one.
Whoa, Doritos Cheesy Gordita Crunch Beef. What's that? That sounds good.
Okay, there's a comment that's been made. I remember you got the Doritos tacos when you were done having Taco Bell. Let's see if we acknowledge that comment by chance.
Yeah, we can eat something healthy later. Right now? Chicken quesadilla. Yeah, that sounds good.
I've never seen someone sweat using an app on their phone before. She is literally sweating. Because she's on the DoorDash app. It's not like the hunger sweats. Yeah, of course, you have something healthy later. Are Choco Tacos seasonal? No. They're discontinued. They weren't seasonal. They were year round. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Do you guys like the crunch wraps? I want a crunch wrap. I want Baja Blast, but it's got sugar. Oh well. Wait.
They actually make a sugar-free Baja Blast. And it's interesting that her and her sister have such very similar tastes, huh?
Hot sauce, fuego. No, you only get 2 sauces? You stupid. They better have hot sauce packets as sides.
I kid you not, the one person in the chat says you can ask for up to 15 sauces, I think.
Side of black beans. Who would get that? You can ask up, not on DoorDash, you can't. Sucks.
Sean, someone literally just told her, hey, don't forget about the Cinnabon Delights. Hey, do they have nacho fries there?
Wait, why? Oh. I gotta add a few more dollars.
I've got to add a few more dollars. So this tells me that she's prime right now for the delivery fee was waived, or I got a bonus taco or burrito, or I will go ahead and get those Cinnabon minis. She is now actively saying there's a minimum threshold that I have to order, and if I don't surpass it, I'm not going to get this epic deal.
Refried beans? BG 13, qu'est-ce que tu fais à BG 13? BG 13. That looks boring. Spicy soft potato taco. Crispy. They're on this crispy chicken kick right now. Okay, where's the tacos? Oh, here we go.
I think she just ordered enough to get the minimum. They probably just give her a free taco, and she literally just said, okay, where's the free tacos? So she's perusing the tacos right now, assuming one of them's going to be free. Imagine the sodium in this meal, by the way.
Okay. Oh! Alright. What? Why?
I can almost tell you. What's happening. So she put in the taco, assuming it would be free, and she literally just said, what? Why? Because the taco she got was probably a Taco Supreme, and that's not what's free. And now she doesn't understand.
This is just ridiculous.
Now it's ridiculous that she's not getting the Doritos Locos taco for free. She can only get the standard crunchy taco.
Why do I have to pay fees?
Why do I have to pay fees? Why do I have to pay fees? Remember the video I did a couple weeks ago where I was like, the real cost of the free sandwiches? This is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly, I am fluent in DoorDash. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll tell you right now, from experience, this is not the way a person, you said it, Uranium. This is not the way a person that tips thinks. She is actively saying, why am I paying fees for this service to have food hand delivered to me? Why? There's no way that she's tipping these drivers proper. None. She's ordering enough money to get the minimum to waive select fees. You're only going to waive the delivery fee or the service fee. You're not waiving both. They'll waive the lower of the two fees. And now she's sitting there and she's confronted with, oh, I've got this service charge. Oh, I've got this delivery charge. Well, I thought I wouldn't have that fee if I ordered more than $15. Where's my free burrito? But she's going to the checkout and she's realizing, no, you're still paying the $4 fee. And to her, that's an additional burrito that she could get. That's a Taco Supreme.
That's why.
I've never seen her move faster in my life. Question, Gorlick, if she won't tip, how does she get a decent delivery? All right, let me real briefly, let me walk you guys through it, and this is going to be super depressing, but here's the harsh truth. There are specific metrics we as Dashers have to hit, and one of them is a minimum delivery. Like, we can only decline so many offers. So it's very likely that the Dasher will get this order. They won't see that there's no tip. And it may be like, we kind of look at everything as like miles to money. Like I try to do a minimum of $1.50, $2 a mile. Sometimes that's just not possible. Sometimes you've got to do 3 for 3. Sometimes you've got to do 4 for 4. So likely what happens is a Dasher comes in, sees this order, and let's say it's, $8 order because there's $40 worth of food. And they're like, well, I'll just take it. It's only going to be 10 miles. And then in the back of their mind, they always hope, well, hey, if the person's ordering $40 worth of food, maybe I'll get a cash tip when I get there because there's not one that's on the app. And I guarantee you somebody like Chantal probably has, a hand to me or a PIN number or whatever. So these people are taking the order because that's their job. Like, they have to do it. It's part of their job. They can't just decline her order all day. But what will happen is the Dashers that have higher metrics in the moment, they'll likely decline the order. So it's going to go to like a second or third tier Dasher, or it's going to funnel all the way down to somebody working like pay by time. And in time, they might even realize like there's an area here that I try not to accept orders to because I know no one in that area ever tips. So I know better. I don't want to say like waste my time on an order, but I know, hey, I can probably get a better order somewhere else if I just let that one slide. There's days I can. There's days my acceptance rate is like 80, 85%, and it's no big deal to just decline one. But when you get down to the cusp of like 70 or 50%, you're not letting these orders go. So that's how she continues to get all of these delivered, and really just, I mean, at the peril of the driver.
That's why. Why do I have to pay a delivery fee? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out this stupid shit.
I mean, can this happen in real time? I literally just did a video. There's delivery fee and there's service fee. They're not both getting waived. She is paying for, the whatever they call it, like the Dash Pass. So she's paying $15 a month for the privilege to order DoorDash and have some of these fees waived. She then expects, honestly, it really irritates me to see her do this live. She now feels because she pays that fee, she is immune to paying any other fee. She's immune to tipping the driver proper because she's already paid her dues. She's paid that $15 up front. So why does she have to go above and beyond for anybody now? Who charges Cutie a service fee? Who charges Cutie a delivery fee? Don't they know I paid my $15? And the as a driver, we never see a penny of those fees. And that's okay. You guys see my vlogs? I'll still go out and make $25, $30 an hour doing this. But it's beyond that. It's the mentality of this person. Because all it takes is a single order to totally throw off your whole shift. And then you're dependent on the next person being extremely generous. Extremely generous. Someone like Chantal that is more dependent on this than most people should be that generous person. Someone should hope, hey, I get her order. Because she should respect this way more than she does.
Is Taco Bell not a Dash Pass?
Is Taco Bell not a Dash Pass? Is Taco Bell not a Dash Pass? So I want you guys to remember a couple weeks ago when she was, full bore health journey. I'm deleting DoorDash. I'm getting rid of all these apps. One of the things she told the Beezers was, I'm getting rid of Dash Pass. And she literally just tells on herself. She is looking, by her own account, she got McDonald's last night at 1 a.m. So she is looking to use DoorDash twice within essentially a 12-hour period to get fast food. And she is actively finding a way to pay these drivers as little as possible. She looks at the service as a privilege. A privilege. Well, let me rephrase that. She looks at this as a right, not a privilege. It is her right to have someone deliver her food. It is her right to have this driver come out. I this is so frustrating. As someone that does this, it is so frustrating to listen to her act this way. Guys, we're honest to God, we're maybe talking about $6 here. We're maybe talking about $6. I would imagine the delivery charge is probably $3.99, and even if she wanted to tip beyond, another $2. And she's actively arguing as if she's been wronged here.
Oh, it's not a Dash Pass, please. Fuck that. Oh, yeah, I know, but it was still active from last month. Oh, wait, get a discount for happy hour. Okay, we're good.
They just told her, I thought you got rid of Dash Pass. And she says, oh, I did. It's just still active from last month. And then she just said, oh, it's not active during happy hour where I can get the drinks at a discount. Here we go.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Did the stream freeze? Did it do this because she ordered? Oh my God.
That's genius. Can I have some money, please?
Hold on. Her stream must have ended. Kick is the worst. Kick is the literal worst. Because the stream ended, it took me off of where I was. Oh my God. No, she's still live. No, she's not. All right, I think this is back where we were.
Oh. I've got to add a few more dollars.
Okay, we're not where we were. Hold on.
Let's talk about. Do something. I think I want to sweep. I ordered Taco Bell.
Okay.
Oh no, I did get the shitty Taco Bell. Let's do something. I think I want to sweep. I ordered Taco Bell.
Okay, so in real time, she gets the Taco Bell. Oh, that was my phone dropping. So she orders the Taco Bell 40 minutes into the stream. We're going to skip ahead because she's going to sweep. So let's see if she gets it at 50 minutes. Nope. Let's see if she's got it in 60 minutes. Nope. Let's see how long it takes this Taco Bell to get there. Oh, what a great still here, huh? Oh my God. She's definitely got it. She's definitely got it now. So when does she actually get it? And where does it go? Let me take a look. I mean, she's eating it here. Does it take 20 minutes to get to her?
Say that when I come back, they behave. The mummy 40x.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. It arrives 20 minutes later, which tells me that this was not paid to expedite, because that's a long time for Taco Bell. And I think we all know 20-minute Taco Bell, it's going to be a soggy mess. So here we go. Let's see how long. You know what? I got to get chapstick on. Oh my God. Literally, Sandy just said it. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. No chapstick. I'm parched. All right. Let's see how long before she complains.
Why is there no ice in my soda? Bullshit.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The first thing she does is complain there's no ice in the soda. Couldn't be bothered to give this driver could not be bothered to give this driver a proper tip. Argued about fees for 40, at least. I'm not going to exaggerate. At least 4 to 6 minutes. Gets it brought to her door. And the first thing she says is, "Where's the ice?"
And there's probably no fork either.
And now there's no fork. There's no fork.
Hi, BJ Ties. Come on, BJ Ties. Oh, wait, BJ Ties. Your water dish. Oh, I emptied half the soda to put ice. Hey, Jill. Show us the hall.
There is no way that she gets into this meal and likes it. None. There's none. They just asked her to show the hall of Taco Bell, the taco hall.
What's this? Oh, nacho with cheese. Oops. Okay, hot cheese sauce. Avocado. More cheese sauce. There's nachos and cheese in here. It's boring. It's so hot. Don't shake yourself. A taco! Just no big bite. Yeah, I got nacho fries. Yeah, their chipotle sauce is good.
This poor taco does not stand a chance.
I always make bad decisions.
They are literally telling her in the chat that this was not a good decision. And she just does not care. And for all that complaining about the sauce, you know, she was like, you can only get how many sauces? Oh, I want more. She didn't even put the sauce on the taco. Do you think she is known in the area with other DoorDashers? I don't know. Because here's the problem. Whenever there's an issue with an order, we don't know until like a day or two after. Unless it's a order that isn't delivered, they don't tell you right away. How much did she spend on this order for one? If I had to guess, I'd say at least $25 minimum for Taco Bell.
You're fat, and if you cannot sit with the feeling, you cannot control your life. You eat when you're stressed, you scroll when you're bored, you quit when you're uncomfortable. Put your shit together. Food is not the problem. The problem is because you cannot sit with your emotions. You're fat, and if you cannot sit with the feeling...
I mean, now she's literally sitting here, and she thinks this is funny. She's literally sitting here trying not to eat the wrapper as well that the taco came in and listening to people talk about, motivating her to do better. And she's sitting there smiling, like laughing at this. Like, this is why whatever fate is at the end of all this, you're not going to have a lot of sympathy because you're literally mocking these things as they happen to you in real time. You made the choice today to order all this garbage, complain about how much it cost, disrespect your driver, complain when it got there that you had no ice and no fork. Okay.
No. The movie is Friday, Joe. Lots of time to digest. But no, I'm not going to do 40 up. I'm going to do IMAX.
Taco number 1 is gone. Okay, I'm actually gonna Sansa. I am so sorry, Sansa. I am so sorry. All right, so what do we get? We had a Doritos Locos taco, and I will say, I give them credit where credit is due. There are a handful of select Beezers in here that are telling her, why are you doing this? Why does every bad decision go right to your belly?
I just ordered lunch. I don't remember passing him.
How much did we order? I don't remember. The bag's right in front of you. How do you not remember? The bag. You complained long enough about paying for it. How do you not remember?
Hey, Okey Pokey. What happened to regular movie seats? 666 potatoes. Missed you. How are you? Hello, huh? Oh, wait, are you a female? I know. I won't ruin it for you, Teardrop. Okay. Right now we have some nacho fries. I just got nacho fries, the Crunch Supreme combo with nacho fries. And wait, let me nacho these up. They never do enough.
They never do enough. Okay, so she got the Crunch Wrap Supreme combo. Goodness gracious. I'm pretty sure at our Taco Bell, every time I go in there, it scares you so bad. They have those. You guys have those big sodium warnings, those big red triangles. Why don't you show the footage like everyone else? I mean, is the easy answer to this not because I don't want to do what everyone else is doing? Isn't that the easy answer? Is the other easy answer because many people just don't? Oh my God. The whole stream just restarted. What in the fudge? I literally...
Okay, he said yes.
I literally cannot stand Kick. All right, I got back to where she's... This is literally... This is one of the worst... Kick, if you're listening, one of the worst streaming platforms from a viewer's perspective ever created. I've never seen a platform that just speeds you to the end. You can be in the middle. Imagine if this was how you had to watch a movie. You get halfway through the movie, bang, you're at the end. You just watch the end before you even know it's there. All right, let me scroll forward here.
Cream combo with nacho fries. And... wait, nacho fries. I just got nacho fries, a Crunch Supreme combo with nacho fries, and wait, let me nacho these up. They never do enough. Nacho cheese. This is nacho cheese.
She honestly treated. First of all, can we all agree? Can we all, the bell, the Taco Bell is the actual sodium warning? Can we all agree that Crunchwrap Supremes have a shelf life of about 45 seconds? That if you don't just eat the Crunchwrap Supreme right away, there is no more crunch. It is just a Sog Wrap Basic, not a Crunchwrap Supreme. So there is no way this is good. And truthfully, the only way to make it even mildly palatable is if you get the shredded chicken instead of the beef.
Why do people judge people who eat Taco Bell? BG-13. It's hot guys. BG-13. Not BG-13.
I also want to point out she is literally actually sweating through the hijab eating this. What warning? I haven't been in Taco Bell in years. Are you in the States? If you're in the States, go to, hold on. I think if we even go to Taco Bell's website, let's go there real quick. I wonder if they have recipes like Grape Nuts does. Let me just take a look real quick. Let me just, as a stockholder of Yum Brands, let me just take a look real quick at what my company's doing over here. Menu. So she got a box, right? So where's those boxes? I think that's on. Oh, you know what? We're going to go to combos and boxes. All right. We're going to get the Crunch Wrap box. Where's that bad boy at? Right here. The Crunch Wrap Supreme combo. We're going to customize her. All right. I think we're good with everything the way it came. Okay. We're going to add that to our order. Grab a drink first. You're not the boss of me here, Taco Bell. I'm the one making the order. We're gonna get the Baja Blast. We're gonna go the proper way and say that it's the sugar-free, only 15 calories. We're gonna add that to the order. We're gonna go back to the menu. If I say it louder, maybe it'll do it. We're gonna go back to the menu. Thank you. All right. We're gonna get the Doritos Locos Taco. We're gonna add it to the order. We're gonna get an extra. She had an extra order of nachos. So we're going to go to the nachos. Not your chos, nachos. Where are the nachos? Combos and sides? Sides and sweets. She got the nacho fries. We're going to go with the small one, okay? I think the chips came with the combo, no? Actually, no, they didn't. In the Crunchwrap Supreme combo, there are no chips. So these were bought additionally on the side. Goodness gracious. Chantal, how much money did you spend on this? Nachos. Chips and nacho cheese. All right, so far I'm at $18. So with the 30%, that would be probably close to 20, 25. All right, everything's in my bag. Let me scroll down. Why can't I scroll down? What are we doing here, Taco Bell? Go to my cart. Find a Taco Bell. You know what? Jesus God, just give me one in the middle of Cleveland, Ohio. How about that? Right there, Steelyard Street. Grab and go. Make it right now. Finish. It's really not going to give me the health of my meal, huh? It's really not going to do that? Okay. We'll revisit this in a moment.
Anyway, here we go. Ready to go. Ready to blow. Ta-da! Anyway.
All right, I was wrong. She got the large fries and then covered them with all of that stuff. She got the large order of fries and then covered them with hot sauce and cups of cheese. Wow. I mean, these fries are already not good. Like, there's no way they're crisp.
Teardrop doesn't even like going to the movies. Not that it's your business, Tracy. The hell?
You can also hear as she eats them, zero crunch.
You don't even like going to the movies, right? Or do you?
She just ripped this sauce packet open with her mouth and just split her right down the middle. Like, if you've ever seen Terrifier 2, the bathroom scene where he has the chainsaw and just cuts the guy, that's Chantal just put this hot sauce packet in a Terrifier movie. Just ripped him right in half.
Do you guys find it rude to volunteer someone to pay for something for somebody? Or is it just me? Hell no. Thank you, Belle. I don't think so, Tracy.
I also just want to say, like, she is completely in the zone here. She is just like one fry after another 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 fry. The crunch wrap is no longer crunching. It's not. This is just the fries. The crunch wrap is last. The crunch wrap right now was sitting in the corner watching all of its friends go down and absolutely horrified. It's like, oh my God, I've got to watch this happen to my friend Fry. I know exactly what's going to happen. Like, it literally has to endure this. Like, right now, the crunch wrap is like, why couldn't I have been the taco and just went first?
Snarky tone. Yeah. The hell? From one of my mods. Nice. No, I don't, Smiler. When did I ask people to pay my movie ticket? First of all, Teardrop didn't even say she can't go because of money, so she can't go because of her health.
So evidently, while we were sweeping the apartment, they must have had some type of verbal altercation about who's paying for movie tickets or why they're paying for movie tickets or anything like. I don't know. I'm not taking movie recommendations from you. Horror movies are scary. Isn't that the whole point?
What did I ask people to pay for? I don't ask other people to pay for things for people. Yeah.
I'm trying to scroll back. Like, there's nothing that I can see that was said about this.
Right, Foodie fan? What the hell, Passion Tim? Why make fun of her for dialysis?
Oh,
what is wrong with people in here? Can we, like,
oh, it's Tracy.
I should do that, right?
Something happened between Tracy and Teardrop, I guess.
I'm banning Passion Tim because honestly, I don't like her. I can't stand her. She's not funny. She's stupid.
Oh, God. Now we're blocking people.
She can't get over the Whopper thing. Tracy, you're barely ever in here anyways, so. Maybe, I don't know. They're just annoying and dumb. They're not even funny. I've had them blocked on my YouTube channel forever. I don't know why they bother keep coming back.
And that's why so many of these people probably were horrified when she went back to YouTube, because they were like, oh my God, I've been banned. I was allowed on Kick, but now she's going to know who I am.
You're not funny with your spell shit, with your stupid lotion shit. You're just not funny, like, at all, period. I'm just gonna say it. Sorry, Tracy, but you started this. Like, it's rude to volunteer someone. Like, why do I have to
Oh my God. Trixie, I said your name. How can they take her the crunch wrap just came out. How can they take her happiness away in this moment?
I know, right? Pink coral? Honestly, some people in here just behave like children, like, not in a good way. The AMBM person is annoying too. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm shocked there's
Is there-
not. I'm shocked there's not been one
Okay.
complaint. Yeah, she's really mad at Tracy.
What do you mean I don't like you anymore? You're the one coming in here being all snarky. And don't even come in my chats anymore, hardly. Just saying. Like,
I cannot imagine talking to your audience this way. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If it was one thing, like if she was paying these people to come in and mod, if she was like, hey, listen, I'll give you like $10, $15 a day if you could stay in my chat and mod for, half of my stream. Maybe an hour, 2 hours. That would be one thing. My chapstick just fell over. That would be one thing. But for her to sit there and berate this, I don't even know what happened, right? And I don't care. For her to sit there and berate these people who are her mods that have spent, I mean, is an exaggeration to say hundreds of hours this year alone to modding her chat? Why? Like, look, if you're done with somebody, just be done with them. Just say, hey, listen, it doesn't have to go more than this. I didn't appreciate your tone. I didn't appreciate the way you spoke to somebody. She was telling them before, but just block each other if you don't like each other and you won't have to deal with one another. Yeah, you're sitting there where you're not even in my chats a whole lot. Well, Chantal, first of all, you have no schedule. You come live when you want to go live. So how can you blame this person for not being there when you don't even know when you're going to be there? You're sitting there going live at 1:00. Like, you expect these people to just, even if they aren't doing anything, do you expect them to just stop everything they have going on? Because, oh my God, Chantal went live. I got to sit in her chat and mod for hours for nothing. I mean, really.
yeah, like, Passion Tim is a tryhard. Tracy always was on dialysis, always, when she started modding for me.
And you literally have people now in the chat that are, and this is the only running going on in this chat, that are literally running defense and saying like, hey, how's the Taco Bell? Hey, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Everybody calm down. Hey, it's fine. Everybody relax. And she is just, it's almost like Chantal doesn't even register that she's eating. Like, you can just see in real time, like, the food is going, but she's not even enjoying it. She spent an hour and 15 minutes getting to this point, and they're not even letting her enjoy one of the few simple joys she gets. Yeah, exactly, Trixie. Wait till Chantal's on the other side of this.
Mm-hmm.
And Chantal is just basking in this. And literally, there's people, right? Here's one of them. The mods need to get along for them to properly manage the chat. Mods fighting over Chantal's attention is what this seems like. I mean, I hate to say it, like, both of those things are very accurate, no matter who's at fault.
No, I understand people are like, she has health issues. And I never said anything. Teardrop has more health issues. She has tumors. She's bedbound. She's still in my chat all the time. Sometimes no, because of her health, but I'm just saying it's an excuse. Oops, sorry, guy.
Now, was that one of him? I wonder if that was one of them messaging her in the moment. Because it's odd that in the midst of this little flip out, like, she starts to get texts. And we know We know that they have the ability to contact her. We know that because when she got lost in the road the other day, they started calling her and they were like, "Oh, well, they've got, Life 360 on."
Anyways. Well, practically. I mean, she's practical. She's very ill. Everyone knows this.
But Dusty says, I don't like Tracy. I think anyone that mods for her has a screw loose, but she's on dialysis. She's in kidney failure. The lack of sensitivity. Yeah. Yeah. And not only that, like the lack of understanding that these people are going through because they assume like dialysis is like an on-off switch. Like you're not going off dialysis till you have your transplant. So I don't understand like where some of this is going. And now they're arguing over like, oh well, it's almost like they're having like the like who's sicker Olympics, where half of them are on Tracy's side, the other half are on Teardrop's side. The harsh reality is like this: Chantal is going to be in similar predicaments. Why do these moderators have all their health issues just the topic of the day over here? Is it a byproduct of Chantal not being able to do anything for an hour and a half? I mean, I just don't get it. Like I just can't imagine like having the whole chat here. I don't even think she's there, and they're all just like constantly ganging up on her, and it almost seems like. It almost seems like some of them, like they encourage this because they want to be they want to be the special one. They want to get the gold star. They want to be the moderator. And they see like, oh, this is my chance. This is my chance to kind of squeeze in. And if I can be a moderator, where's Squeaky? You think Squeaky delivered the Taco Bell? Squeaky should be all over this. She's probably driving back though. She's probably on another dash at this point.
What mod pressure? She's not even in my chat half the time. Hey, Sarsa Spirilla. But she wasn't. A haters channel complimenting her that one time. Just saying.
So now she's going back to she's never in my chat, but she's been in Milky's chat. I remember, how long ago was that? How long ago was that? I mean, the other side of this is also how much do you think Tracy knows about Chantal? How much do you think Chantal's told Tracy? Like, wouldn't it be in Chantal's best interest to just let this fizzle out? Because you're already dealing with somebody that's got a lot of time on their hands as this stream eclipses 2 hours. I mean, okay, you don't get along with somebody. You had a falling out. It happens to everybody. Let the person be, move along, and it ends. But Chantal can't stop poking this. She can't stop prodding. Oh, she was barely in my chat. How dare her? Like, Chantal, you're online. You know, the title of this stream is Spend the Day With Me. You expect these people to just be there hand in hand with you? You think they don't need to go get something to eat watching you mouth through this Taco Bell?
I'm not being mean. You started the shit. Oh my god. When you started modding for me, you were always in dialysis. You would sit in dialysis and talk to us. Yeah, Scrape does look like Haley Bieber a bit.
All right, so hold on. I don't know that this is the real Tracy, but it says, I'm at dialysis and I'm ready to go and I'm in a horrible mood. I can't stay up all night to be a mod. And you don't know the half of what's wrong with me. I'm just waiting to be in a wheelchair. Stop being mean. And Chantal, regardless of what brought this on, is literally just like mean girling this situation. And then you have other people that are literally right underneath this saying, is Tracy the mod the one you're referring to when you say they're hardly ever in your chat? And then another person says, well, what haters channel were they on? You have another one saying, they're saying, I can be a mod. It's just this weird, like, parasocial desire to be a moderator. And then Chantal is actively encouraging all of this. Like, no pun intended, she is feeding into this while feeding.
Yes, you said I'm at dialysis. It's okay if you can't mod. I'll just remove you from mine. It's no problem. If your health is bad, that's fine. I understand.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Who treats somebody like that? Even for Chantal, even by Chantal's standards, this is a deplorable way to speak to someone. So I'm going to read this back to you again and understand what's truly being conveyed here. I'm at dialysis means right now I'm literally at the dialysis clinic and it's rough. I'm ready to go, meaning my dialysis has finished and I'm not in a good mood. Those are like, that's paraphrasing, but it's direct quotes. I'm at dialysis. I'm ready to go. I'm in a horrible mood. Those are direct quotes. Then she tells her, I can't stay up all night to be a mod. I.e., last night you were streaming at 11 o'clock at night till 1 in the morning. Dialysis patients have a schedule. They can't just haphazardly do dialysis whenever they want. She then tells her, you don't know half of what's wrong with me. I'm just waiting to be in a wheelchair, which I'm going to construe as I just finished my dialysis. I'm too weak to get up and walk out, which is very normal. And I'm waiting for a wheelchair so that someone can take me out to, you know, the driver I have or the transportation I take or the person that's here to take care of me. And Chantal's response to this is, well, hey, if you don't have time to be a mod, I'll just remove you. And this person is actively in the chat right now trying to mod. Oh my God. Like this is another example of why when things happen, people will have no sympathy. None. And I don't even care how you feel about her mods. Like just from a human element, when someone is sitting there and telling you, hey, this is what I'm going through in this moment, and this is where I'm at and what I'm waiting for. Like for Chantal, of all people, to sit there and see somebody say, I'm waiting for a wheelchair, when she was just too lazy to get up and go get her own Taco Bell. You would just think like, hey, maybe like we're dealing with the Grinch. Like maybe way deep down inside, she's like, well, you know, I know what it's like to not feel good, not want to go get something, you know, get up or get or, you know, leave or whatever. I can barely pry myself off this sofa. But no. And even now there's Beezers that say after she said that, people were like, oh, we're going to lay off then. And then others are people are saying, oh, that's bad. And then now Tracy's saying like, no, you keep on going.
I'm not mad about your health. I'm just saying, why be snarky and volunteer someone to pay for something? Like, it's weird.
Now other people are like, hey, Chantal, just pay this no mind. Hey, Chantal, everyone's different. Let's just try to get a positive attitude here. Boy, this escalated quickly. Oh boy, what did I just walk into? Yeah. And this is her mod. You wonder why she goes and talks so poorly about reactors? Like, what do you like? Here's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, reactors we get off pretty easy, right? If this is what her best friends, if this is what the people that give hours and hours of their time to her get in her happiest moment, just mainlining Taco Bell. What chance does Yaba have? What chance do I have? What chance does FFG have? None. There ain't anybody. When you're this miserable, there isn't anybody that's not gonna get, screamed at into the void. I mean, the only solace you can take from this is that this ruined their Taco Bell. This is live this is not live, Alexing, but this is from her kick right now. Thus, did I not title this live react? Did I not? I'm not trying to teardrop or trace you here. Did I not title it right? I don't know what I made the title.
Bye, Smiler. You're annoying. Fuck off. Bye.
Now she's just randomly blocked. You can just tell. Remember when she was trying to order the Taco Bell and didn't know where the fee was coming from? And I told you, like, she's sweating as she strolls the app. Like, she's right there. And even, like, other people in their chat are saying, why do I always come in when there's drama? Why do I always come in, at a bad time? It's like, I don't know there's a good time. This is supposed to be the good times, and you can't even manage that.
Buy that one loser 90. You were trying to email?
So, someone just asked, how long does dialysis last? It's like they're still prodding the situation.
Bye. Oh, people do that. Alkaline. They're mods. Bye, Alkaline.
Meanwhile, she is literally just taking straight cheese packets cheese cups out of the bag. Teardrop says to Tracy, I'm sorry you have to do dialysis, but lots of way worse health troubles, and don't blame stuff on that. I mean, I read most of these messages. I have a feeling Chantal is going to agree with this and say, oh, yeah, you're just irritated because you're on dialysis. You're just mad because you're there right now. I mean, how gross is this? And you know what, Shambla? I think the other side of this is I don't even believe that she's going to have to order something else. I genuinely believe that she is going to try to get a refund on this Taco Bell because she hasn't enjoyed it based on what's playing out. And that's going to go right back to the driver. She's going to go right back to the cup that had no ice and she had no utensils. When she was literally funneling stuff in.
Alkaline. Should change your name to acidic, bitch. Bye. I fucking love blocking. And don't fucking email me. Email me later and be like, can I be unblocked? No. You want to be unblocked? $250. Or no.
That right there, by the way, bannable on most platforms. 100% bannable. 100% bannable. $250 to unblock somebody is her price. Now people in the chat, there are literally people in the chat that have watched this totally derail, and they're like, girl, I don't think Tracy was trying to be rude. I just think this was like a miscommunication or social skill. And then right behind that, somebody is like, why was I timed out? Because she has no control over any of this.
All the bored loser trolls coming in. you potatoes.
Ugh, you guys always get her in a bad mood. I just want a bees. She literally told someone that she knows is on dialysis and needs a wheelchair to get out of the dialysis they just did. Essentially, that she's going to block them. And if they don't like that, it's a $250 price tag. And anyone that sided with that person also got the boot. Meanwhile, need I remind anyone, at the beginning of this stream, she was answering to whether or not she'd been banned temporarily on Kick.
You're going to pay $250 and you do a blockable offense again? They'll cost you again. You're going to pay $250 and you...
Oh, hold on.
You're going to pay $250 and you do a blockable offense again? They'll cost you again.
And if you pay the $250 and you do a blockable offense again, it's going to cost you again. The reason this is a bannable offense, like the reason that streamers get banned for doing this stuff is because we don't control the bannable offense, right? So if you do something that's bannable on the platform, they'll just they will take care of that. If you say something in chat, if you do something inappropriate, then the platform takes care of that. The creator doesn't get to be the judge and the jury and they can create guidelines. That's why sometimes you go on people's chat and there's some guidelines that you have to follow and you agree to those rules or you don't. But the creator doesn't get to say, I'm going to make my own rules, and then when you break them, I'm going to charge you a monetary fee to be unblocked. And then if you break the rules that I make up again, you have to continue to pay it. I honestly, like, here, oh my God. I can't stress to you enough that this is literally this arbitrary $250 to most of the larger reaction channels. That's it. That's what we make in a day. That's what we make in a day. So you're literally taking what could be your daily wage and you're trying to leverage it against somebody for a one-time fee. Where if you would just sit there and make content, you would be paid that amount every single day from the platform. But rather than do that, you have to create these fictional rules to try to get this payment. I mean, it's like a whole different world of like lazy and ignorant and unmotivated. I just can't imagine. Like, literally, she has, say what you want, Chantal literally has the gift of a monetized platform. She can make as much or as little as she wants. I was actually talking to someone just a couple days ago, another creator, and we were talking about the benefit we have of being on social media where, hey, you know, let's say you have a bill that you need to pay or something that you want to buy or an event you want to go to or a gift you need to get. The benefit we have is that in your traditional 9-to-5 job, you can't just go into your boss and say, hey, it's so-and-so's birthday next month, and I want to get them something really nice. I need an extra $300, $400, so I'm just letting you know now. I'm going to come in on Saturday and Sunday and work, 6 to 8 hours overtime, just because, I'll only work what I need to make the money to buy what I want. Your boss isn't going to sit there and say, oh, well, okay, if you, we really don't have any extra work, but if you need the extra money, yeah, sure, just come in here on the weekend and clock in, and you don't really have to do anything. Just sit here and then let me know and we'll pay you. That's not how the real world works. With content creators, we can literally say, hey, I actually do need a little bit extra money next month for something, or a trip that I'm going to take, or a vacation, or whatever. Let me make a little bit more content. Let me go live a little bit. Like, we have that capacity. Chantal has that capacity. And you're going to sit here and you're going to barter with people over $250? Just an arbitrary number you made up in the middle of a Taco Bell feeding? Okay.
How do I look for sympathy? You're an idiot. Do I come on here? Please feel sorry for me.
Proof of PayPal payment with Unblock request. Proof of PayPal payment with Unblock request. This is what we're putting in the chat. This is what the new mods are putting in the chat. Oh, boy.
For me. Get a life. When I'm down, I avoid people. Not the opposite. Do I come on and tell you about myself sometimes? How I'm feeling? Yeah, because you fucking ask. People ask me how I'm feeling. And I don't lie. Thank you, Laura.
Which one of you brought me up in the chat? Which one of you went over there to bring me up? Which one of you did it? Which one of you is YouTube lover? I know it was one of you. I know it was. I'm going to find out who it is. I'm going to block you. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Tracy, go continue watching What's Her Face.
Yeah. After all that, literally tells Tracy to go watch Milky. Literally tells Tracy to go watch Milky. Because Tracy one time watched Milky and God forbid had a compliment for her. God forbid found her attractive.
No, she's blocked.
And the other thing is, like, how toxic is this for the people that are watching it? The message it sends to all of these people is, hey, if I go watch somebody else and she finds out, she might do this to me. She might block me and then sit there and talk about me for 20 minutes, let the whole chat have their laughs on me, and I'm not going to have any way to respond because I'm blocked. I mean, is that the message you want to send to the 104 people that are watching you? All right, Tracy does respond. Well, I'm not going to lay in my bed at night. Hold on. Well, I'm not going to lay in my bed at night. Chat for hours. I can't do it. Yeah, go ahead and unmod me. I'm sick of all this, and I don't like to chat. And then basically tell Chantal, who was I watching? Let's see how Chantal responds to that.
Heat Miser. Go watch Heat Miser with the buck teeth.
So she won't say Milky's name, but she's going to talk about her teeth. Okay. Milky, you have beautiful teeth, by the way. Don't listen to this.
Who thinks Salah would want her? He said she looks like Justin Bieber.
Why would Salah want her? Why would Salah need anyone, Chantal? I mean, aren't you everything that he ever wanted? Beyond that, they've continued on. I can't stand any of the reaction channels, rude and mean. How do you sit there and type that out watching this? I just don't get it.
which is true.
Nina literally says, Tracy, it sounds like you're over us anyway. If you can't lay in bed and watch us because you're sick, well, then you're over it.
You did before. Shy Goat, is that Scrape Goat? Where's Scrape? Why are you in a different account, Shy Goat? Are you sure that's you? Because I'll mod this account, but you have to message me on Instagram or something. Is that you for sure? That's really you?
So now what's interesting is in the middle of this, Scapegoat, who's been a mod for the longest time, just randomly comes in with a massive account name. And then Chantal's like, well, if that's really you, if that's really you, what happened? Are you blocked? I need you to message me to prove that it's you. Because she can't trust anybody. So I wonder how that person, I guess that's mod on mod crime then.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, how do I mod you on here? Shy Goat, mom, woman. Did it work? I'm throwing the ice cream out the window. I don't care about her. I don't give a fuck about Heat Miser's boobs, okay? It's not about her tits. I'm very secure with my own tits, okay? Thank you very much. It's just the problem that, and I shouldn't bring it up because, like, I've forgiven, moved on, but, like, you have, like, supposed to be your loyal moderator, and
and in this moment, we learn that she will not let go of one of her mods being in someone else's chat. Salah, I know you're probably watching. I will ask you, what chance do you believe you have of her overlooking what happened with Kybella when she is refusing to overlook a moderator saying something nice about another person in a video? What chance do you have? None. None is the only answer.
And the principle is, they go into somebody who fucking talks shit about you every day, like in the most awful way. The most, like, disgusting person on YouTube. Childish, too.
All of this, by the way, these disgusting people, the most horrible people, they talk about you all day. What we just heard you say about this person in dialysis, at a dialysis center, your nonstop berating of her, not being able to stay up till 1 a.m. watching your streams and modding for you, I don't really care what you have to say about anybody. Because again, if this is your baseline, if this is the person you're mad at this person that has spent hundreds of hours, free of charge, very likely, in your chat, modding for you. And now that they're telling you, hey, I'm going through a real problem, I'm sick, I can't be in here all day, and you basically turn your backs on them and say, well, then it doesn't sound like you're a real fan then. Of course you're going to have horrible things to say about everybody else. Look at how you treat the people that are there for you. Look at these people that you claim were your best friends. This person really didn't do anything wrong to you, other than just be honest. I mean, to be fair, did she even have to say as much as she did and say, like, look, I'm sick. I'm really going through this. I can't be on your stream at 2 a.m. while you're driving to Burger Town. How dare you? How dare you not be there when I go to get my burger? Who do you think you are?
But whatever. And then compliments them. Could be anything. Nice ears, nice whatever. I don't care about the boobs. Look at Judas.
You know what? Somebody actually brought up a great point. They were like, you know what? If they see one of your mods in someone else's chat, it's because they're there too. So how do you differentiate Tracy being in Milky's chat and saying something positive or kind or complimentary versus the person that's in there watching to see if one of Chantal's mods is in there and says something nice or kind or complimentary? Which one's worse in that predicament? Because they're both doing the same thing. They're both watching the creator. So where do you draw the line where this person's way wrong? Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I don't see your comment.
So she just, oh my God, Judgy, thank you for the $20. And the, what is that? What is that? A baseball fan making a heart explode from her hands. I think that's what that is. And it tells me that I need to celebrate your first super chat on this live stream. Now, Tracy told her, can you read my comment from above? And I mean, I read that comment, but now I can't see it. They don't get deleted like in sequence, do they? Okay, so here's one. She says, I'm grown. That's the problem. Which at this point, I would agree. You're probably going to have issues if you're being an adult in the predicament, in the situation. I'm with you. And then she's saying, hey, I do watch Chantal, which, I mean, is accurate. She's in this stream. I guess she wants her to scroll back up and read when she's told her, like, look, I can't do this for hours on end. I'm sick. All right, let's see where that goes.
Oh, you want it to be unmodded. That's fine. I understand. If you have health issues, fine.
God, it's so passive. It's so passive. Oh, fine. You have health issues? Fine. I understand. Like she's coming online and saying like, hey, I've got a cough today. Like she's coming online and saying, I stubbed my toe. She's literally saying, hey, I'm on dialysis. And Chantal is just so matter of fact. Like, oh, okay, that's fine. You got health problems and you can't mod? No problem. I unmodded you. Don't worry about it. Let me talk to you about my $4 delivery fee I had to just pay for DoorDash.
There you go. Now you don't have the pressure.
She literally just unmodded her. I could almost tell by her hand gestures that she literally unmodded her in that moment and said, there you go. Now you don't have to deal with the pressure. And then you've still got people in the chat that are like, well, she said way more than that about Milky. She called Milky beautiful. She was in her chat for weeks and weeks. Like she was staked, like this person was staked out over there in Milky's chat just waiting. I mean, I can't believe how passively she's like, oh, okay, you're sick, no problem. Now you don't have to worry about it. I'll take the stress off of you. And again, this is why, Chantal, there will be zero sympathy. There will be zero sympathy. Don't ask others to feel bad for you when you treat people this way. Because it's not going to happen.
Freddie Mercury, yeah.
I kid you not. Now that I hope Karma gets her. I mean, Cake. How do you think Tracy feels about Karma getting her right now? And I kid you not. There are people right now, literally. Can I take the mod spot? Can I be a mod, please? Like, they watch this all go down, and then they're in line. Poll: when will Tracy come back? Okay, hold on. Let me look at the current results of our poll. 494 votes, 94% got it right and said DoorDash. Start a poll. Will Tracy come back? I mean, I'm going to be honest. Why would she? Why would she? I mean, vote with your heart. Vote with your heart. But why would she? If she really is this sick and she really can't do it, I would think personally, if this was the harsh reality that she's living, like, hey, I'm really sick. I can't be on here all day. I'm sorry. That I would assume that even Chantal would have the decency to say, you know what? I'm sorry that you're going through that. I really do thank you for all the time that you've spent here. And I hope that you've gotten some good memories and we brought you some laughter and maybe helped you in some way kind of move forward a little bit mentally with what you're going through. But if you're at the breaking point that you don't think you can do it anymore, then thanks for letting us know, and I'll keep you in my thoughts. I'll unmod you so you don't have to worry about it, and just at least try to stay in touch so we know what's going on. Like, you would think that would be like the bare minimum that she could do. And instead, she makes it all about her. Is there anyone in the chat chastising the treatment? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. There's a ton of people that have told her for the last 15 minutes, hey, this is enough. This is too much. Like, let it go. I mean, it's not really just decency. It's just like, there's like a human element to this. Like, even if it's somebody you don't like, you don't want to see horrible things happen. I mean, you can't have this level of like hate in your heart. I mean, literally, because somebody just said, are people tolerating this? And there's literally people that are like, hey, I think if Tracy's sick, we really shouldn't be treating her this way. There's literally people that are saying, like, this is not a good look for any of us here, by the way. And there's people that are specifically taking those comments and agreeing. Like, this reflects poorly on all of us. Can we stop doing this? I know we sit here and we go in on the Beezers all the time, but the facts of life are that in this chat, some of them do show like, hey, it's uncomfortable being here when you're doing this, Chantal. Can we move on?
Why are you attacking Teardrop? Teardrop has nothing to do with this. Literally. You just asked me to unbond you. You're never, like, it's nothing personal even, really. Like I said, if you're never here, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Of course she doesn't. You're just being paranoid.
So at this point, Teardrop says, Tracy, you took it too far. I don't understand why you had to start all of this. I wish you the best, though.
I don't like having honorary mods in here because being your moderator is like somebody who's like loyal and always here. I understand your health is like bad, but so is Teardrops.
As I said, we're having the struggle Olympics here. Whose health is worse? Why does it matter? If one person is legitimately saying they're too sick to mod all the hours you stream, why does it matter? I mean, there's literally people saying, "Oh, Tracy is just jealous of Teardrop." There's other people that are saying, like, "Why is this happening? Like, can we get this together?" There's literally people that are saying, like, "I feel bad, but I don't know what brought all this on." I mean, we really don't know what happened. This happened while she was sweeping whatever happened.
You know, if you can watch, why can't you talk a little bit in the chat? I don't feel like you like being here, and you know. Hey, Pansy Pods. There's always drama. Yeah, I don't like you always attacking Teardrop. She does nothing. Well, think what you want, cheese block, but that's how I feel. I don't want to see transphobia about Milky's white ass neck. She looks like a child who's always screaming. Yeah. There's no tea. Yeah, she's really bitter about Teardrop. I don't know. You know what? What can she start? I don't tell her anything personal.
Now they're getting into, she knows stuff. And somebody just said, I thought Teardrop was Salah.
Anybody who's a former Beezer, you have my open invite to expose me. The number one thing you're going to realize is I don't tell people shit in real life.
Hold on, I just want to play this one more time, just real quick. Just so it's officially on the docket, please.
Former Beezer, you have my open invite to expose me. The number one thing you're going to realize is I don't tell people shit in real life. I expose, you know why? Because I expose myself here.
Remember when it happens, she invites it. She literally just said, go ahead, expose me, because I haven't told you anything. I mean, honest to God, literally knows what just happened at her apartments, still sits here and tells people to do their worst. Still sits here and does it.
I don't talk to Tracy much offline. Weekend, Bell.
Oh boy. Somebody came in here. Jesus, Chantal, maybe try to be less of a bee. Tracy is on dialysis. She can't be here constantly like your Glazer Teardrop. And Milky is beautiful in comparison to you and your frog. I wonder what type of response this is going to get.
People, I don't have anything to expose, so go for it.
They're literally in real time. They're literally telling her, she has your phone number, right? And literally, there are still people in there that are like, hey, can we just block her? I mean, she's got health issues, but this is ridiculous. It's ruining the mood.
Nina, how it started is Teardrop was saying how she wouldn't be able to go. She had to wait for the movie to come out in theater. And I didn't offer to pay for her to go see the movie because I know Teardrop doesn't want to go to the movie physically. She's not well. So then Tracy snarkily was like, why don't you ask Chantal to pay for it? In my opinion, it's kind of snarky and rude to like.
What? Hold on. I'm going to be honest with you. I have to slow this down just a bit. Chantal is going to explain to us everything that happened.
I know Teardrop doesn't want to go to the movie physically. She's not well. Nina, how it started is Teardrop was saying how she wouldn't be able to go. She had to wait for the movie to come out in theater. And I didn't offer to pay for her to go see the movie because I know Teardrop doesn't want to go to the movie physically. She's not well. So then Tracy snarkily was like, why don't you ask Chantal to pay for it?
Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense to anyone? Hold on. I'm going to listen to it again. Do I need to take notes?
And I didn't offer to pay. Started is Teardrop was saying how she wouldn't be able to go. She had to wait for the movie to come out in theater.
So she had to wait for the. Okay, hold on. What would Chantal do? Do you guys think the sodium brought all this on? Could this be sodium? Okay. All right, hold tight. So I'm going to bring up chat. So Tracy has to wait for the movie to come out in theaters. Right? Is that what we learned on this? We're going to rewind. Please remember the Be Kind rewind stickers. Remember those. Remember every once in a while you'd get a VHS from Blockbuster where the guy didn't rewind. That's the type of person Chantal was.
People, I don't have anything to expose, so go for it. Nina, how it started is Teardrop was saying how she wouldn't be able to go. She had to wait for the movie to come out in theater. And I didn't offer to pay for her to go see the movie because I know.
Okay. So I got that. Teardrop has to wait. Does anybody know how this makes any sense? Like, wouldn't she have to wait for the movie to come out, like, on demand if she can't go? Not in theaters? Chantal misspoke. Teardrop has to wait till it comes out on Okay, that actually makes sense. And then Tracy suggested Foodie pay for her ticket. All right, I trust you on this. But I just want what movie was it? What does it matter? I don't know.
No, Teardrop doesn't want to go to the movie physically. She's not well. So then Tracy snarkily was like, why don't you ask Chantal to pay for it?
Tracy suggested that Chantal pay for Teardrop to see the movie. I am kind of being serious. Do you know the movie? Just out of curiosity, do we know what movie we're talking about? What movie was so important? Was it Primate? Because Primate's a good movie. FOD, The Mummy. We don't know for sure. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do another poll here. Whose side are you on in this? Hold on, guys. Hold on one second. For real. Hold on. Give me a second. Un momento, Senor Pan. All right. Hold on. YouTube Studio. Pop into YouTube Studio. Content. Live stream. Internet powered by 3 gerbils today. All right, Foodie Beauty goes off on mods in deplorable rage. All right, give me 1 second, then we'll do the poll, and then I gotta be done. Said I would be here 2 hours, and you guys had me here for 3. All right. Start a poll. Whose side are you on? Teardrop? Tracy? don't care. This was gross. This was gross, period. Okay. All right, everybody vote. Everybody vote. Take a look at how we did with our bets today while you guys vote. Prison Becky, no one is kind of a choice on there, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, you really don't have to. Well, Teardrop getting no votes. I just got here. What did I miss? I mean, like pretty much everything. Like you really should have planned that better. Sorry. I don't know why you're not planning your day better. All right, 3 more minutes to vote. Other than that, guys, first of all, thank you for all the PayPal donations. Thank you for all the members. We're back over 3 million. All the super chats. We definitely had a lot of fun. This was a good stream. I'm glad I randomly decided to come online during the middle of the day to do this one. So there obviously won't be one tonight. So you got one here. Be thankful. Let's try to get to 100 votes in the next 3 minutes. If you're here, you need to vote. Safely pull out your phone and vote. You're welcome, Uranium. I cannot come back tonight, Becky. I'm only one person. Becky, are we about to have a mod falling out? All right, so an overwhelming majority of you basically don't care about the mod situation. The whole situation was just gross. I would agree. It's this doesn't count. Yeah, that was awful. I genuinely feel bad that people were subject to that. But at the end of the day, hey, that's Chantal. So expect no more, expect no less. I expect that you guys all hit the like button when you leave. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe. Appreciate you. I'll be back as soon as I can with more commentary.